So today I'm going to show you a little bit about Ubersuggest and mainly just the keywords, the keyword overview and keyword ideas in the menu and keyword by traffic. So if you look on the left hand side of Ubersuggest, I'm just going to look at these, these items under keywords. Keyword overview, keyword ideas, and keyword by traffic. For this site, crumble cookies, which looks really good. So I'm going to go into Ubersuggest, click on keywords, and then I'm just going to insert the URL. So now we can choose the language and country. So why don't we just choose the US for now? And you can either choose a domain or the exact URL. So I'm going to choose domain, so I'll check the entire site and not just that one page. So then we click search. Let's see what happens. It's working hard. Now I don't know if this is a new site or a new company. Oh wow, it's okay. So there you go. It's got all kinds of things. So we'll look at the numbers. So that's a lot of organic keywords, which is amazing. So Ubersuggest is saying that 277,979 keywords are organic, which is amazing. That's a lot. Their organic monthly traffic is almost 1 million. That's great. Their domain authority is not bad. It's 42. And they have 150,000 backlinks, which is pretty good. And then they tell you how many are no follow. So then obviously 151,000 minus the 4,500 will be the do follow backlinks. And ask me questions whenever you want, okay? So then this graph, I really like this, looking at all this stuff. The graph sort of tells you how the traffic, the organic traffic, is changing over time. So there's obviously a lot of people looking for cookies between September 2021 and December 2021. Guess everyone was hungry. And then if we scroll down, then it tells you the SEO keywords ranking. So if you notice, as we saw in the graph above, there are a lot more people searching for these cookies in these months, I guess last fall. And you can see that their SEO keywords rankings were increasing over time. So for example, February 2021, all I did was I just hovered over that bar, and then it sort of gives you a distribution of what's going on. So the green ones, they're in position, they're ranking in position from 1 to 3, and then I guess that light orange, those keywords are ranking. So there are 249 keywords that are ranking in positions 4 to 10. So those are on the first page, and then 3,300 keywords are ranking in the positions from 11 to 50. And then there's like 38,000 that are in positions 51 and below to 100. And then in January it changes. There are a lot more keywords. So I find that's also very helpful because those keywords that are just off the first page, so if you look in January 2022, there are 2,900 plus 3,200 keywords that are on the first page. And then there's 23,000 that are on pages, what is that, from 2 to 5. So now you can get some idea of which keywords you want to try and boost in rankings from here, from this graph, which is nice. And if we scroll down again, we have the top SEO pages. So these are the pages. So obviously the home page has a lot of visits and a lot of backlinks. And then it gives you, again, the top pages. And then what do we have? And then this is also nice. So the actual keywords and the volume and their position and then estimated visits. So crumble, cookie, crumble, all of these have a pretty high volume of searches, and they have and the positions are here as well.
Oh, what is the position?
Where they're ranking on your SERP, so your search engine results page. So this site, for the keyword crumble cookie, it's ranking in position 1 when someone searches crumble cookie.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the volume of searches for crumble cookie in the last month was 673,000. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this estimated visits and number. Well, we can. The other thing that's really nice is this little question mark. It kind of explains
Oh, okay.
what's going on. So that's the other thing. So yeah, if we hover over the question mark where position is, it says position. The position this URL is ranked in Google search. So if we go back up to the top, the URL was this. So that's the home page for crumble cookies, right?
Yeah.
So then when we scroll back down and we hover over the question mark, it tells us position represents the position this URL, so the home page of crumble cookies, is ranked in a Google search. So when someone searches crumble cookies in Google, that page, so the home page for crumble cookies, is in position 1.
Okay.
Okay, so then if you look down here, cookies, and we look at the position, it's 14. So that means the URL crumblecookies.com is in position 14 when someone searches for cookies.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so they've got a lot of position 1 keywords. So let's see. So we're at 6 minutes. So let's quickly look at keyword ideas, and maybe we can, if it takes too long, we'll just cut this short and we can look at it in another video. So they have a lot of keywords. So it takes a bit of time, I think, for Ubersuggest to sort of find all the information. Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, we have the keywords for this domain, and we have the list, and it's a really big list. So we're not going to look at them all, but we can look at the headings of the different columns. So again, we have our keyword, and again, you can always hover over the question mark to understand what the number in that column represents, or what the content in that column represents. So obviously the keyword is the keyword. The volume is a search volume for that particular keyword. And then CPC is a cost per click. So average cost per click if you wanted to pay Google to be seen for that keyword. And then the paid difficulty, so as it says, estimated competition in paid search. The higher the number, the more competitive. So this word crumble cookie is not that competitive. However, cookies is a very competitive word because the paid difficulty is 92. And then finally, in the last column, SEO difficulty, estimated competition in organic search. So the higher the number, the more competitive. So in Ubersuggest, they color code everything, which is kind of nice. So I think the highest is this pink color. From 70 to 100 is the hardest. So that pink color. So crumble cookies is not easy to rank for, but it's not the most difficult. So depending on your site or what you're trying to rank for, or the company, you can choose your keywords based on SEO difficulty. So sometimes for a smaller business, they want to choose longer keywords, ones with more words that have a lower SEO difficulty, because then they have more of a chance of ranking for them. So maybe we should leave that there, and we can look at some of the other keywords by traffic and some of these other things another time. But do you have any questions?
Oh, no. You're explaining everything.
Okay. But